You must have often heard this phrase when they say the poor keeps getting poorer. You see, there's a knowledge that the rich have and they keep getting richer. And these things, the poor do not have it, so they keep getting poorer. You see, the gap between the rich and the poor is so wide that anyone that wants to jump that gap needs to go through a grueling process. You see, the information, the level of information that you have, the level of knowledge that you have is what differentiates you from where you currently are to where you want to be. I think you need to have lots of information. I think there's so much information that is missing in between these two gaps. There's so much information that we do not know. There's so much knowledge that we do not have. And it keeps putting us down. It keeps putting us down in where we currently are. Take, for example, the knowledge of money. How would a poor person expend his resources? How would a rich person expend his resources? If you'd ask me, I would say a poor person sees money as something that should be worshipped or something that should be adorned and something that is like a lifeline. But a rich person sees money as an instrument for him to get what he wants to get done. He sees money as every other employee that is able to do work and help you to get even more money on the long run. A poor person sees time in the sense of let us achieve it now, let us do it now, let us just see today, let us just survive today. As long as we survive today, we can always see tomorrow, which is not bad in its sense. But then a wealthy person sees in years, in a matter of years, what can I do to get to this point in a matter of years? What and what can I do to change my life? What and what can I do to transform my life? I think the way we see things is just the beginning of it. The information that we have, the quality of information that we have, what skill sets do you have? A poor person is looking for common skill sets that everyone has. A rich person is looking for skill sets that are unique, skill sets that are hard to find. Not just in the matter of skill sets, not just in the matter of information, but so much details that we are failed to realize. And I think there's just so much gap. I think for anyone that really wants to jump this gap, or anyone that wants to move from this gap, you need to do a lot of learning. Like I said, it's a growing process. There is a long gap. There's a huge gap between what you know right now and what you need to know to get you to where you want to get to. I've studied several persons. I've checked their biographies. I've seen that at a point in their life, they made a transformation. They made a conscious decision to transform themselves from what they currently were to where they want to get to. And I think it's the principle in life, really. It's a principle in life. At some point, you need to be determined. At some point, you need to have your goals. You need to set your goals. You need to be fixated on the things that you want to achieve. That is when you've truly started. That is when you've truly just stepped on this journey. And it's a long journey. It's a grueling journey. It's not something you can start at the end of the month or at the end of 6 months. You say you are done. It's a continuous process of transformation, even till the end. And people have been successful. People have been successful in completing this journey. People have been successful in achieving their goals. People have been successful in reaching the end goal for themselves. So I challenge you, start to make a difference in your life. Start to make a difference for your family, for your loved ones, for your generation. Start to make a conscious change. Start to make a conscious and intentional change towards changing your life, transforming your life, and that of your generation yet unborn. Let me know in the comment section, guys, and let's have a great year together. Cheers.